dum 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 dum
Space between, space between, space between. Space between.
Imagine Wonder Woman, and she got all her friends. They did a cover of Imagine from their mansions.
That was beautiful.
Did you see that shit?
Uh-uh.
Yo. Alright, so fucking Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
She...
It's Godot.
Hey, guess what? She doesn't get to tell me what the fuck to say, okay? Today it's Gadot. Okay. Because she fucking got all of her celebrity friends, right? And they each did a bar of Imagine.
From balconies?
Yeah.
Like Italy?
No. No, from their rich people houses.
I know, but were they like trying to... Did they get the inspiration from people singing off their balconies?
Not even slightly. No.
Oh.
I think it was kind of like a... what's that song where all the celebrities are involved in it a little bit?
I don't know, like a collab?
Yeah, like that. But it didn't go over well at all.
Okay.
Because people out here, they can't get tested for corona when they want it.
Yeah.
But celebrities can get tested even when they show no symptoms.
Yeah.
So you have all these celebrities are singing fucking Imagine, you know? And I don't think that the world wants to imagine that there's no heaven right now. You know what I mean?
That's true. They want to bring positivity.
Yeah,
if anything. Yeah, because I read that Idris Elba, he didn't have symptoms, but he got tested because he has like asthma and he was like really like at risk for it. So he was just trying to be super like, I guess, you know, on top of it.
Yeah.
Because he has pre-existing conditions and stuff. But still, like...
So do I, though, you know?
Yeah, I wish that you could get tested.
Yeah.
But, like, that being said, you're not sick, you know, right? So, I'm glad for that. But otherwise, yeah, I'd want more... Like, I want access to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to see a fucking... A smiling rich person talking about imagine there's no heaven when old people are dying, you know?
Fair enough. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Ooh. You know?
Yeah.
All right. So, oh yeah.
The Nev.
I should introduce us, I guess. You know?
Yeah, sure.
How about you go first this time?
Okay, I'm Amy Shand.
And I'm Pat Shand.
Yeah, that was...
And this is the Space Between podcast where we talk about the space between life and art, passion and business, what's happening now and what's happening next. We're quarantined.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's what's happening now, and we actually don't know what's happening next. So
I think that what's going to happen next is a lot more quarantine. Like people think it's going to go down for like 2 weeks or a month.
I think that's what people are hoping for, so they can get back to like making money.
Yeah, I think that we out here though, you know. Well, we in here.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah, I do feel that being on like the outskirts of Long Island and stuff, we haven't been as exposed to, like, people are sick and dying here on the island, but like imagine you know like New York City and stuff. I would be afraid to even leave my doorstep if I lived in the city. But here I feel a bit protected because we kind of are far from people. Like, yeah, we live in a complex, but we have a lot of, open space.
Yeah.
So I think that has protected us being kind of on the outskirts.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of, I'm shook that I went to the city as recently as I did.
Yeah, that was scary.
Well, it wasn't scary for me at the time, because at the time people were sort of downplaying it.
Oh, yeah, like not this last weekend, but the weekend before, Cassie and I went out, and there was people out.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, businesses weren't closed and stuff. Of course, they had less capacity and things like that, and it was slower than usual. But it wasn't a situation... Like, I did think in the back of my head, I want to be extra careful, and I brought sanitizer, but I didn't not go out, but now I wouldn't even think of it.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, nothing would be open.
Yeah.
So it's different now, and it didn't take long at all to change.
Yeah.
And I feel like, are we one of the last, states to actually officially be, government... Because my little brother was posting Snapchats and stuff about being in quarantine in California as early as last week.
I think they were one of the first.
Yeah.
I think that California was before us, obviously, as you said. But I think that we're still early on because we're, you know,
Heavily populated.
yeah, I think that like Kentucky doesn't have a similar situation.
True.
You know, speaking of Cassie though, Cassie Hare, who is the subject of that story,
Yeah.
comments, "Love the song, but it's V-tone deaf." The Imagine, you know. Randall Begins comments, "I gotta be honest, I'm not crazy about the Imagine song. Dare I say overrated?" It's definitely a hot take, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. I appreciate the Beatles, and maybe this is a hot take too, but I appreciate them the same way that I would appreciate an NSYNC. Like I don't.
Like to you, they're not like the best of the best.
Yeah, like I don't care about like their trippy songs. Like, do you know the what the fuck is that movie called? Across the Universe.
Yeah.
To me, once it gets to the middle, turn that shit off.
I like that part though.
Once it gets trippy and stuff, I'm out.
That's my favorite part.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm very sorry about that.
It's fine.
But I like I Want to Hold Your Hand.
I like that one
And, you know?
too. You like that one because it's gay?
yeah. I do. But I just like their poppier music. You know, like
Right.
to me, I see the Beatles less as a oh and oh, you're just another brick in the wall type band, like fucking Pink Floyd, I think, right? I see them more as like I want it
Because they
that. You gotta let me finish the bar though.
Go ahead.
I'll start over though, okay? I want it that way. Tell me why.
Yeah. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I
I'm
remember.
sorry.
It's okay. It's because you're right. They had like two different styles. They
Yeah.
had like classic rock that was on the radio and stuff, and their other stuff I think was on the radio too. I don't know because I wasn't alive. But then their other stuff is like more experimental.
Yeah. I like the more standard stuff in them, you know? Like, I can see them kind of like as a Taking Back Sunday type emo band too. Where like they're like, here we
Oh
go.
my god, this is a Patrick Shan concert.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Like a fucking sad British dude, you know?
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's fine too. But once they start talking about like Sgt. Pepper and submarines and shit, I'm out.
Because they did drugs, true.
Yeah. Don't do them, you know? Don't do drugs, okay? Or I'll enjoy your music less. Derek Markovic says, I think the quarantine is going on Italian style like a few months. Yeah, you know what? Here's a suggestion from me. Watch less of what's going on the news and watch more people who will bunch the news up into a digestible, not fear-mongering bite. Like, we've been watching and listening to Andrew Schultz has a quarantine cast. Andrew Schultz is a comedian. He's hilarious. And so far, everything that he's warned us in advance before people are talking about it is what's happening. He's been saying that we're going to follow in Italy's steps for about a week and a half now. And starting tomorrow is when we go on that lockdown, you know?
Yeah, I didn't go to work starting today because I was scheduled and I'm not like sick or anything, but I constantly have a cough. And then I woke up just like sneezing and it could be allergies and stuff. I don't think that I'm sick, but I just am afraid to one, get sick. And I also don't want to like, God forbid, if I have like some sort of something that I could pass to someone. We have a lot of like old people that come into Massage Envy. And we have, you know, I just feel like now it's my time to be like socially responsible. And since we're closing tomorrow, I figure it was the best thing to do to just start now. And I also touch my face all the time. You know, I just don't really like think about that stuff. So I just think it's better to lock myself in.
I agree. And plus, I think that anyone who comes in to get a massage now is crazy.
It's hard though because like some people are in like hella pain and stuff and they come in like once or twice a week. And like, for example, like my massage therapist, one of my favorites, her name's Cheryl. These people, she like loves them. They're like her family. Like I guarantee you she's probably going to now be like making trips maybe to their house and stuff because to some people massage therapy is not just like a luxury.
Yeah.
It's like something that they need to feel like better. And
Yeah.
that's what I learned since I worked there is that it's kind of a medical practice. Like she does reflexology and the feet and stuff like that. And people have sciatica and they come in and they need it and stuff. And like that's I think one of the reasons too why it took us so long to close. Because people do almost the same amount of people calling, asking like, why the hell are you still open? There's an equal amount of people calling, just making sure you're still open so I can come in. You know what I mean? Like, thanks so much for being here sort of thing. It's like weird. But yeah, it is safest to close because it's like a hands-on, close proximity type business. And it's not essential like, you know, food, you know, and stuff like that. And medicine.
Yeah, just so the opposite of social distancing, you know?
It is. But at the same time, like, to me, the definition of social distancing, especially when we make it last and stuff, is like no concerts. You know what I mean? No big, like I think of my friend Jane. She's probably so fucking bummed because all she does every weekend is find a festival or a concert to go to. It's like her life. She saves her money, spends them on tickets, goes. I always say, hey, you want to make crafts and this and that? She's like, sorry, I'm doing this weekend. Now she's posting memes like festival season 2020. And it's like some guy in a tent with his White Claw on the phone. And like that is, but with these people in the Massage Envy clinic, there's never more than 20 people really at a time. Yeah. Because it's the one therapist, the one client, the receptionist, and the 10 rooms are never full. So it is kind of a small gathering.
Yeah, it's just that you're going to be breathing one another's air if you're getting a massage.
Totally.
And I just fear that anyone who would get a massage might get a very unhappy ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and stuff like, you know, the nail places and things, salons, close, because too, you know, you don't want them, you know, being really close, filing your nails. Their mouth is near your face and your hands and stuff. Those I would think would be one of the first places to close too, because not a necessity, but like very close contact. So,
we have comments here from, Randall says Starbucks is giving massages now. He thinks that you still work at Starbucks. Randall, you gotta, listen, when you miss live episodes,
change a career path.
You gotta watch the final product, because, dude, Amy's been out of Starbucks. Ooh.
Go ahead. It's because I remember my first day.
Amy's been out of Starbucks for a long time now, dude, okay? She's been on a journey.
Yeah, my first day at my new job, which is Massage Envy, was January 2nd. That's all I was going to say.
We have a comment here from Derek Markovic, who's actually a customer from back when you worked at Starbucks, huh?
Yeah, he's a customer turned friend. And I have so many of those from Starbucks because I worked there for such a long time. And these people are great people. And, like, yeah, they remain friends of mine. And I don't serve them anymore. But it's so funny. When I was on vacation... When we were on vacation, I texted Derek, like, yo, we have to get a beer. He's like, totally. We come back, we're on lockdown. Yeah. So eventually we'll have to go get a beer with Derek. But
Derek comments, Amy's right. Density spreads the virus. A few weeks ago, a guy in my BJ class coughed right in my face in training. Later on, he told me, totally nonchalantly, he had just flown home from a surfing trip to Bali via Singapore. It's been 2 weeks now, so I think I'm good. But thoughts of the Rona have me nervous.
Yeah, because
I've been nervous too.
At first, I wasn't nervous, and then I learned more about it. And like, I'm not specifically nervous for myself. Like, yeah, it would suck to get sick. Everyone hates it. It blows. Yeah. But for it's about people that are more at risk. It's about people that are more susceptible and that are like weaker to combat it and stuff like that. It's just about like being a good Samaritan now. It's in like the hundreds or like thousands, definitely thousands diagnosed and up there with like the deaths. And yeah, they're all older people and stuff, but it's because of this virus. It's a specific reason for their death. Like they wouldn't have to be dying this week. Yeah. So, it makes me sad. It's a bummer. I think and I hope that like people, scientists and doctors are working to find, the vaccine and stuff just like they did when the flu ravaged through the world and stuff. But like, who knows? Who knows?
Derek comments that his BJJ class is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I knew it.
So listen, can we switch to a lighter topic?
Yeah. Next.
You called me out this morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just wanted to give you free rein to talk about it on the podcast.
You were popping out some operatic farts this morning.
Real operatic?
Because they were echoing through the room.
I think that you're exaggerating.
No, you were like asleep, but you were still lifting your leg to let them escape. Dead asleep.
Can you describe the position that I was in?
You were just laying on your side, and then like, if these was your legs, I woke up at 8 naturally, And then I spend a couple hours like watching Netflix and chilling with Hoyt.
You are what with Hoyt?
What? Netflix and chilling with Hoyt.
Hoyt's our cat, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay? You're about to start a whole new disease, you know?
No. So, and that's the other thing too, really quickly.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it's not transferable to pets because that would be devastating too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't, as far as we know so far, it's not transferable to pets, or else I would literally lock myself in like a scuba mask when I was at home.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it was transferable to pets, I would start to think about real German solutions to people who have corona, you know?
No, what I would do is seal the door and we'd be like on actual quarantine.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we would only like Uber Eats if we needed anything.
Yeah.
Anyways, but moving on. Your farts. So
right. The farts,
I went
the farts.
to lay back down with you because being in quarantine and stuff, like I color and then I think about all the stuff I want to do around the house, but then I get overwhelmed and then I'm just like, whatever, it's early. I'm just going to go back to sleep. So then I went back to lay down with you. And then as soon as I like laid down, maybe it was the movement of the bed or something, it was just like, like that. So loud. I was shocked.
You were in the bed when I did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You waited for me to be in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about it. I was, like, laughing out loud, though. But then I
You
couldn't...
were?
Yeah. But then I couldn't go back to sleep because Neil was being so annoying because it was around, like, when he thinks it's breakfast time.
Yeah.
Chewing on everything and, like, meowing and riling Chi-Chi up, chasing her around and everything. So I was like, fuck it. And I just woke back up. And I just hung out some more.
That was a great question of my fart.
I made a good grilled cheese today, too.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. What cheese did you use?
The cheddar.
The exclusive cheddar?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's that big white one, you know? Ooh.
No, I used orange cheddar.
I bought this, it's Cracker Barrel black ribbon white cheddar. Let me tell you something, man.
It was really good.
This shit is so fucking
That's
good.
what you put on our baked potatoes, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, super good.
Wow, we got kind of lowbrow there, you know? But I just, when you first told me about the farts, the impression that you did was just so funny.
He was laughing so hard. I was like, you weren't even there.
Yeah.
It was funnier in person.
Oh, yeah. I was out.
Because you were so asleep. Like, you had no idea, but it was very loud. It
mean,
was very funny.
I'll tell you this.
Because I looked at your face, you look so peaceful, you know? And on the other end, it's like... It's like... He's definitely a bear in hibernation because he's not going to wake up.
It seems like you're exaggerating. You know?
No, I'm not exaggerating. I swear.
Yeah. Okay.
Operatic.
Can I tell them what you say every time you fart out loud?
Tesians?
No.
What?
You said, did you hear that?
Oh, I said hear that?
Yeah.
Because what am I going to do? Pretend like I didn't do it?
Yeah.
Anyways, what's the next topic? Do you have a list?
Yeah. Are you more embarrassed? Are you embarrassed at all when you fart?
Not in front of you. Definitely in front of other people.
You fart in front of other people?
No.
Yeah.
Like, ever. And if I do, I can imagine myself being very embarrassed.
Are you embarrassed when you...
No, because that's your fault.
What do you mean?
Because you leave it in there and you like wiggle it around and you like rest in there. You push the air in. It's not like my vagina's like swallowing air without any help. Sorry, this is very vulgar. This is NC-17, but it's true. So no, I'm not embarrassed.
You wiggle it around and let it rest in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are straight up. Today, I'm going to tell you something. Today, she's exposing our sex life. Remember what you posted too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
Oh, my God.
That is great sex because after you just are like, it's not so great, but you don't move. You just stay there.
Yeah, I'm staying there, you know?
Like that. There's an old hip hop song. He's like, don't worry about me, but I'm just going to fall asleep inside.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's me. What, I mean, this is going to get very vulgar, but what I like to do, right? And I'm going to say it.
All right, and then I'm going to get another glass of wine because
Okay.
this is the tiniest little glass.
I'm just going to say it. What I'll do is this, right?
What I'll do is this.
After, I'm going to try to put it as delicately as I can, okay? After I've busted and done inside of me, right? I will...
Super light, yeah.
I will see how many extra slow pumps like
you can
I
do.
can get off.
Yeah.
Until it becomes like impossible. You know what I mean?
And that's the birth of the queef. I'm done. That's such an inappropriate word.
Queef?
I guess so. It's just weird to say. It's like the word moist, you know? It's like, ugh.
I woke up today to Amy exposing our sex life though. And hold on.
I was just saying what I'm gonna do
I want to read.
on quarantine.
I want to read the actual post here. Okay.
Exposing me. I've watched like 4 Netflix shows.
Amy posted, my work has been closed due to being a non-essential service job to give happy endings, and now I'm officially ready to hunker down with my cats, my rodents, and my bear. That's your boy, all right? Clean the whole apartment. We'll see about that.
Wow.
Do some,
Mark my words, bitch.
do some ritual work and have a bunch of great sex. Ha! She wrote, I wish everyone well in these times. I'm officially nervous, and I officially do not want blah, 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 okay?
Wow, the actual nice and important part, you fucker.
Go ahead.
Go be my friend on Facebook, you guys,
Go
because
ahead.
he's not
Read
putting
it.
me in a good light.
Read it.
I said, I wish everyone well in these times. I'm super fucking eloquent. Just kidding. I said, I'm officially nervous, and I officially do not want anyone I know or love to get sick. Doing my part. What does your quarantine look like? And then I put some cute little emojis.
You did.
Is that virus thing new since Corona came out, or has it just always been the virus emoji?
I don't know.
Because I've never seen it, but now I see it.
Oh, yeah. And then you wrote, fun fact, people...
No, I didn't just write that out of nowhere. 2 people already had commented about kids.
About us having kids.
Yeah. So then I had to educate them.
Amy,
I was thinking about doing this or posting a picture of my birth control.
that's pretty funny, too.
Yeah.
Amy wrote, fun fact, people have sex with no intention to procreate.
Sometimes they do.
How early into being with me, right? That did we discuss not having kids?
Our first date. Remember? At Hooters.
It's so funny when you say that. Because hold on. During our first date, we were already together.
Right. It was like our first official date.
Yeah, it was the first going out, you know?
Because like, we already knew we were going to get married. We just hadn't gone on our first date yet.
Yeah.
It's weird. So then we're like, let's go eat. And he was like, I really like the wings at Hooters. And I was like, all right, let's go. It's going to be funny. It's going to be great. And we've gone there. We love the wings there.
Yeah, it's funny because Hooters is like, the joke is kind of like people say the whole Playboy thing, like, oh, you read it for the articles. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. I personally don't like it's a relief when the waitress is in a rush. Because here's something true. We go to strip clubs and enjoy that. Mm-hmm. If I go to Hooters, that's not for the same thing, right? I don't enjoy when they like put their leg up on the table and stuff.
And it's like over the top.
Yeah, to me that's for strip clubs. Mm-hmm. We would get fucking takeout from Hooters.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah, we'd order and like drive up and pick it up.
We're ready to go.
Because they have actually this really good dip. Remember the buffalo dip?
Yeah.
It's like shredded chicken and buffalo sauce.
Ooh.
And
oh,
you
man.
dip the tortilla chips in it.
Fuck, that's so good.
Let's go to Hooters soon.
That's so
good.
good.
We're on quarantine.
Derek, yeah, right? Derek writes, Pat is pulling the trigger after emptying the clip.
Exactly.
Cassie Hare comments, always been. All right, so yeah. We have a few videos to react to. Oh, actually, first, before that, I wanted to talk about a trend in songs that I miss. Okay? You know how, like, Australian people, right? They say, if they go to say something like no, they go, no.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
No.
No, you do it better than that.
No.
That's good. A little more R in it. Try.
No.
That's good.
Because we watch a lot of Zoe Two Dots.
Oh, yeah, she's a Pokemon Go YouTuber.
And she's New Zealand or Australian?
Australian.
Yeah, she's got a really cool accent.
Oh, yeah, and even Claire from Lost that we're watching
Yeah.
now also is heavily Australianed out.
Heavily
you know?
accented, yes.
Yeah. There's a trend in songwriting and singer-songwriting, right?
Okay.
That I miss so fucking much. I have to know. Okay. That song Zombie. Oh shit. Whoops. Oh, come on, dude. That's not working for some reason. The keyboard's not working. All right, so you know that song Zombie? It goes in your head.
In your head.
Yeah. Sing it again. Yeah.
That one?
Yes. What is with that old trend of singers like her, Alanis Morissette, putting that narrow in there?
I fucking love that.
I miss
Alanis
that shit.
Morissette. Yeah, because that's like 90s grunge rock sound.
I miss that shit.
That's grunge rock right there.
I'll get in these moods, right?
Incubus kind of does a little of that, but not
Fucking
really.
Incubus, yo.
Whoa, he's very good.
No, I'm just kidding. But I'll get in these moods where I'll be bumping nothing but 90s songs. You know? That's my... you know what? We're in... Hold on. It's 2020, right?
Yes.
We're 2 decades later. The 70s are, to me, right, what that music is to someone else. How crazy is that?
It is. It's always still so weird to me to see people born in the 2000s, like my brothers and stuff.
Yeah.
06.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, watch this. I want it all or nothing at all. There's no one left to when the simple telephone call. I need you here. Beep.
I'm gonna do an Alanis Morissette song on karaoke.
That fucking song, you know what that song is? That song is an oldie but goodie.
I know at this point.
Damn. My hair's going to turn white soon. I'll tell you that much.
Even like the 2000s, like old Ashanti and like Craig David and stuff.
It's crazy that Craig David's an oldie but goodie, but it's true.
It's true.
It's true. Yo, do you know what's an oldie but goodie?
My mom loves Craig David. What?
Speaking of what song moms love. Actually, let's call my mom. I want to get her on the phone again for this podcast. Okay?
All right. She's gonna be
Oh, wait, hold on. You have recording? Yeah. Let's FaceTime her. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Cassie said it's always been for the emoji.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought she was calling me out on my habits with you, you know?
Mother. She
Hello
learned.
guys, how's everybody?
Oh,
Hello.
you have a little lipstick on?
I have lipstick and blush.
Wow.
And perfume and deodorant.
me
You
too
look
loud
so
for Mike.
nice.
Thank you. How is it? And of course you do also.
Mom's on the podcast, everybody.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi guys. Whoever you're talking to. So, Patrick's hand. Where's your face? I want to tell you something.
Yeah, she can't see you.
I'm putting you up right now. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, guess what? I finished Barking Ghost.
You finished it.
What's that?
Finished it.
Barking Ghost is the first book that Mom and I read together. It's a Goosebumps book. In fact, it's Goosebumps number 32.
Nice.
But
How do you
I'll
know
be very
that?
honest with you. I didn't remember the story at all.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun to reread it, you know?
Yeah. But I don't want to ruin. I mean, do you remember the end of it?
I partly remember it, yeah.
Give it a break. but what I really think, I mean, the whole thing is it wasn't really true. It was all in the kid's mind, you know?
Well,
But-
I'm going to read it today again.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you something. I was going to read it last night. I brought it into the room with my glasses, and I said, I'll go to sleep, and then when I wake up, I'll read it. But I said, ugh. And I just lay in bed, kind of let the day go by a little bit, quicker, as probably everybody is.
Me too. I've been in and out of naps for like the last 2 days.
Yeah, and that's really the best thing for us. So anyway, then I said, okay, I'm going to start reading it. So I started reading it, and I got up to chapter 18. But the chapters are only maybe 2-3 pages long.
Very
you
short,
know?
yeah, very short.
Yeah, so then I said, okay, so then I'm sitting here bored and everything. I said, what the hell? I put the TV on. No more TV with doing that shit, So then I said, I'm going to read the book again. And I finished it. So that was the story.
Nice. I have a question for you.
Sure.
I'm going to start singing the song, okay? And you tell me what the song is.
Okay.
And first, I'll tell you this.
Okay.
It's going to be inappropriate, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
What's your favorite?
Well, I know it.
Yeah. It's your favorite song.
All right. Okay. All right.
I wanna lick you from your head to your toe, and I wanna.
Okay. Wait a minute. It's by those two guys.
One guy and a girl.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Oh, you know it.
I know I do. Sing more.
I wanna
Move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna. You make it so good, I don't want to leave, but I gotta.
No, what's
Your fantasy.
I know the song, but I wouldn't know the
Play
name
it for
of
her.
it. Yeah,
No
I
copyright.
do know the name of it. And who sings that?
Ludicrous.
Outcast? Oh, Ludicrous. Okay. You know who I was thinking of?
Outcast.
Outcast I was thinking of.
I bet you like them too, because their music's really catchy.
Yeah, you like I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! I am for real.
You know what my dad's favorite song was when I was growing up? The Mary J. Blige song.
Which one?
The one.
No drama.
Don't need no hateration,
Holleration.
holleration. Yeah, that one.
That one is produced by Dr.
Let's
fucking
get
Dre.
it percolated. That one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My dad loved Mary J. Blige.
No Drama is more the one that I would know. So if Amy knew that when she was younger, it wouldn't have even been out yet, you know? So that's the story. Just let you know. So anyway, guess what I had to eat today?
What?
What?
2 maple sausages,
Okay.
a fried egg,
Okay.
and Amy's orange juice.
Nice.
Hey, nice. Very good.
Look, Mom,
Yes.
cheers.
Yes. So I see.
Hold on. We have a comment in the live stream about you, Mom.
Oh.
Randall Begins comments, Pat, your mom has got a great voice. It's like a voice I'd hear on The Simpsons.
Because your mom has the perfect Long Island accent I've ever heard.
Actually, Amester, it's not Long Island.
It's from the Bronx.
No, it's just New York, and I've never even. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Nobody else. I mean, Lorraine, my sister, talks a little bit like this.
She
Maureen,
talks like you, but she has a little bit of different spice to her because she's married to like a Cuban? And they melded
Puerto
together.
Rican.
Tony's
Yeah,
Puerto
Puerto
Rican.
Rican.
Yeah.
So she has like a little bit of flavor, but still very New
Maureen-
York.
Yeah, but Maureen, nothing.
Really?
You know?
Well, no. Maureen seems like someone who had the accent and worked to not have it anymore.
No, she never. As younger people, she
Yeah.
never sounded like me. You know.
Well, Ma, I'll tell you
the one who
this.
sounds this way, you know.
I'll tell you this. Until recently, you thought you had no accent.
I didn't know I had an accent until I went to California. And Amy's mother's friend said to me, "Oh my God, you got such an accent." I said, "I do."
Oh, yeah,
I
you
had
do.
I had no idea I did. You know, I thought they had an accent. You know?
They
Well,
do.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone who is different is
Yeah.
different.
So Amy's mom and your mom, we both have accents.
Yep.
It's true.
So how's the family? Aim, everybody's okay over there?
Yeah, so far so good. My mom
good.
is still out and about. She went on a walk outside with Casey today, but I'm sure everything's closed down and everything, so they don't have.
Oh yeah, definitely
Much to
everything's
do,
closed down.
but
You
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So all
But
right.
they're all healthy over there.
All right. What else did I want to say to you? So I spoke to Christopher just to say hello.
Yeah.
And he was telling me Jan's mom.
Wait, hold on, Mom. You're on the podcast, you know, right?
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm just saying everything was postponed. Any type of therapy at all.
Okay.
Everything postponed. That's
Okay.
what I wanted to tell you. That's all.
Okay.
But she's doing fine.
Very
And
good.
then Janet called me and she was visiting with her over there. I guess trying to help her out. You know, with the shopping.
Okay.
It's terrible. Seriously, the two of you are awful.
No, Mom. No.
You Amy, because you laugh at him.
No,
I'm
Mom.
laughing
You're
at
laughing
him.
me.
Mom, I'm laughing because this is the podcast and you're just getting...
She's giving
Well,
us
I
an
don't know.
update.
I don't know. I don't know the difference between talking to you and podcast, so
No.
I just say what I say.
No, Mom, just stay 100% you. You're good.
It's all good. Ugh.
So are you watching anything on TV?
I've watched so many Netflix shows. I watched The Stranger. It's a full series, like 10 episodes. And I'm watching a lot of Forensic Files right now. And I'm doing a lot of coloring in my coloring book.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And we're watching the show that we can't talk about because we're going to be writing the comic book season 2 together.
Yes.
Oh.
We
So-
have 2 episodes left of that. So
Yeah,
exciting.
we can't say what it is on air, but you know what it is, though.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay.
But yeah,
good.
we'll let you go now. But we love you
All right,
very much.
I'm gonna actually. What I'm doing is I'm gonna take a chair from the patio, bring it downstairs to the backyard, and sit there and have a glass of wine.
Nice. That sounds really nice.
Sit-
I wish
sit
I
in
could
your
go
chair.
with you. I can't wait to come over.
Excuse me, son, who I love so much. What did you say?
I said-
Thank you, Inkster.
Do this thing when you do this.
I know, thank you.
She always
Don't
says
touch your face.
Oh, I can't. But we're quarantined in here, so there's no corona inside here, so we're good to
This
go.
is very true. This is true. Me too.
But still, I've been washing my hands
Patrick,
more.
don't do that. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame.
Mom, we haven't been outside.
We haven't been exposed.
That's not the rule.
Actually, what they even say is really, it has to be kind of like a direct contact, you know?
Someone has to spit in your face with coronavirus. Don't
Well,
pick your
I mean-
nose on the podcast.
I
God.
wasn't picking it. I was just inserting. You know, I was just wiggling around in there.
I'm going to come quarantine with you, Mom.
Well, if you're going to come over the house in 2 weeks with some groceries, make sure that you wash your finger before you come over.
Definitely. He won't until
Okay,
then.
listen, my home phone is ringing. I will call.
Okay.
I will text you tonight.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you. Miss you so much.
Miss you?
Me too.
Bye. Bye.
The way.
Oh my god, yo, she's the best. She's
So good.
She's so fucking funny. It would be funny if we made that a part of every episode, just to FaceTime her, you know?
She's like the
Oh, that's so
the
funny.
guest on each one.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny.
Beautiful.
Oh boy,
I'm so glad that she's still healthy.
Me too. All right, so
Clinchy clinch.
I guess we'll react to this. There was a video of a guy dressed up as. Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
It's no longer available.
Let's see if it's on YouTube. It's video of a guy dressed up as the Joker getting arrested.
Oh, you guys, while you're on quarantine, you should watch the movie on Netflix called Horse Girl. It's really weird and good. I watched it yesterday while I was coloring. I'm going to watch it again with Patrick. And it's about like this girl's descent kind of in. It looks like it's kind of like her descent into like mental illness. But she's really like quirky and adorable. And it's super well written. And it's really fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
Horse
I mean,
Girl on Netflix.
I tuned in for the second half of it. Yo.
And he's like, man, I want to watch this.
It's
And
so
I was like,
good.
good, because I want to watch it again. It's like one of those movies where I'm going to catch things a second time around.
So listen, couldn't find that first video, but this video actually reminded me of you. And this is something that you could do in quarantine. You know, you guys can get real creative.
Hell yeah. It's time to craft.
Can't watch the whole thing because it's a long video, but this to me was just so cool. And for real, I would buy one of these. The title is 16-year-old Kasim Torres, who has autism, creates a collection of dinosaurs made out of pipe cleaners.
Fuck yeah. I
Yo,
have pipe cleaners here in the kitchen. I'm going to do
This
this.
shit is so cool. Okay?
Remember when I first started making monsters, I was inspired by a girl with autism who made clay creatures.
I do.
And that's what first started me making clay.
I guess, eh? Which one do you want to do first?
Oh yeah, for those who are watching the live stream, I'm actually going to pop this link into the video chat right here. But for those who end up watching the final full video, you'll see it embedded as well. Randall, when do you get to be on the show? Actually, yeah, we'll talk about that. It will be fun to have you on the show.
Totally.
He'll FaceTime you the same way as Mom and embed the video for the final podcast.
I saw that you can put multiple people on live.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. I just haven't figured it out
Yeah.
yet.
Those are huge.
Hold on, just wait for this.
Wow.
Who is this?
Mega Zero.
All right. Let me see.
That's so cool.
Details. This is tough.
That's amazing.
Okay, swing and go around this way. Out of the way. Yep.
Wow.
How cool is that?
All right, let's get the next one.
It looks so like. I wonder how much they weigh. Not much.
Who is this?
Bioflubber.
Okay.
That one reminds me of like a Pokemon.
Details. Now,
That's so
yeah,
sick.
There you go.
He's on World Star.
Who is
Check out that
this?
one.
Whoa! Does that one have a moving
Okay.
jaw?
Yep.
Now,
Wow.
yeah.
Look at that.
definitely.
That's amazing.
How cool is
Some
that?
skill.
Yeah. So listen,
Oh, I want to make something.
that's the kind of thing that I want to see people doing more during quarantine is making some
yeah.
cool stuff. That's that is Kasim Torres who makes awesome monsters,
That's
dinosaurs.
so
and all.
rad. I wonder if he has like an Etsy store.
He has a YouTube here. He commented on the World Star video and wrote, "That freaking me."
That's so cute.
Yeah, and his all the videos that he's posted and liked are all monster stuff. This
Of
dude
course,
is just
he
a
loves dinos.
big fan of monsters, and that's really cool to me.
That's so cool.
And what else? We're at 40 minutes today.
I would like to, while we're in quarantine, like not if we can do like 2 or 3 times a week, maybe if you guys want to join us and just like talk about things, and they maybe might be shorter and stuff, but we can like try and tune in as much as possible and just like hang out with you guys anyways, even if they're not official podcasts. We can still come on here and talk about things and updates and stuff like that. And I'll try and make a list of all the Netflix stuff I'm watching and recommend all the good ones for you.
Yeah. Oh, hey, also, why don't we talk a bit more about kids? Like, why, because we got derailed from the kid conversation by talking about Hooters. Why don't you want kids?
I really like kids, but I just feel like there's already so many, like, in the world, like in foster care.
Yeah.
And in bad situations. I would rather, if, like, I felt like I wanted to have a kid for some reason, I would rather, like, adopt one than create my own, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't interest me.
Here's where I am on why I don't and what I see good about it, okay? I do get moved when I see, like, a father, and especially, like, a daughter that he loves out in the world. And I think that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, 2 things primarily. One, I have to say I probably am a little bit selfish in the way that I want to live my life and, like, be free to write and to, if we need to just move, mm-hmm. and that's hard for kids. And 2,
yeah, it's already hard enough with the cats.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever want to put your body physically through a pregnancy.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind, like, being pregnant. I just would not want to give birth.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
And also, you couldn't smoke weed for 9 months.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, yo. You know.
I'm selfish in that sense too. Like, I love kids and I can't wait to be an aunt and stuff. But I feel like if we came up on a lot of money, I would rather spend it on, like, just the 2 of us.
I feel like I would rather, like, have, like, 20 cats than a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Though, 20 so much.
It's just preference, though. And I just feel like I just feel like the world's already, like, overpopulated. And I've just been I watch, like, so many things about, like, children in abusive homes and things like that. And people that, like, shouldn't have kids that do and everything. And I would so much rather give one of those kids a better life than just, like, make a new one.
Yeah.
And take those things that could be given to somebody who needs it and give them to my new human.
What if we adopt a kid, right?
Yeah.
And it's a total fuck.
Well, I don't really want to adopt a kid. I'm just saying I would do that before having my own.
No, I know, but just go with the concept, you know?
Yeah, that would be so hard.
Would you, like, want to return?
That's impossible. You can't do that.
You can't?
No.
Yeah, I guess not, yeah. Fuck.
So, yeah.
The one thing that scares me about a childless life, and this is the only thing, is the idea of being, like, 90 and you're dead, okay? You're gone, okay? And there's no one to help me and take care of me.
I feel like you have people. I feel like with as big as my family is and stuff, and how much I love you and everything, that would never be the case. Like,
oh yeah, how old is Troy?
14. No, he just turned 16. Wow.
No, he just turned 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah. So watch. Troy is 17 years younger than me. Okay. Mm-hmm. So say you die. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I get to be 80. That means that Troy is going to be just. Is this math? 63.
I don't think
17.
That's right.
Hold on.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
That isn't that old. Troy can take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start making sure that Troy loves me so much, you know?
He does. Or like Jeremy's kids.
Oh yeah, they're all gonna have kids too.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too concerned because I
That's
have
a good
4
point.
little brothers and they're all like super like
That's a good
family
point.
oriented and they want, I think, their own kids. If they don't, I'm not upset, but I already know Jeremy wants a kid. So,
Man, your brothers are gonna have attractive kids. You know,
totally.
that's crazy.
They're gonna be so cute.
How many cats is too much? Do you think?
I don't think there's. It just depends on like the space. Like I think we have enough amount of cats for the size of our apartment, but if we had a bigger house, then I'd want to have more cats.
Because
It just depends on how many like rooms and how much space you have.
right, because I just said 20, and then I pictured that, and it would feel like my attention would be divided too much between the cats.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to develop relationships.
Yeah,
like I
I'd
have
say
with them
probably
now.
like we could go up to like 8 with a big house.
know?
With a big house,
Yeah.
you know. We've already been at 5,
Yeah, that's true.
so.
Yeah, because I want some.
And they're all so different. Like,
you know.
yeah.
All right, but I think we'll wrap it up now. Hold on, we have some comments coming in. Randall's talking about the show Dave. Dave is the show that features Lil Dicky.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's about his life.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I want to watch that too.
Is that on Netflix?
I think it's on Hulu. All right, so let's wrap it up. You're yawning on the podcast, you know, coughing. And that's not allowed here anymore.
Twirling
Okay?
my hair. Tying it into a knot.
You're getting restless, baby, you know?
Taking the knot out.
Give me give me a quick topic to rap about, okay?
Okay.
3.
Nikes.
Nikes, okay. Last year, I bought 4 pair of Nikes from the store. Every morning, my cats tear at the boxes like some horse.
It's true.
They're ripping the cardboard with those little bitch-ass teeth. It's getting me mad. I'm starting to get real pieced. Right?
No, it's getting me mad. Me and the cats got beef.
Me and the cats got beef. I'm getting pieced. They're asking for food in the morning. Right? It makes me wanna
Give them a warning.
give them a warning. Damn, you should start spitting bars.
I'm your editor.
It reminds me of that video where that man was gonna go on a live show, right? And he was gonna freestyle a poem. And he was like, years ago they used to. Just stop there. Remember that shit?
No.
Hold on. We gotta play this really quick.
But remember in Horse Girl when he was rapping?
Oh yeah, years ago they tried to. You've seen this before. We reacted to this live, not live, on our reaction videos. Here we go.
You're going to do a spoken word
God.
for us now, right?
Remember this?
And tell us what we're about to hear.
It's just a freestyle.
Okay.
I'm just gonna think it up as I go.
Freestyle. Well, let me sit back. Go ahead, Marshall.
Okay.
Scared, you know?
Years ago they tried to put me in the.
My heart hurts
It's
watching
a
this.
lie.
He said this is live?
Yeah.
Just pick up a book and read one.
Did you want to try to read something from your book?
Yeah!
Okay. Well, you're going to do a.
I'm gonna have a straight up fucking anxiety attack right now. I can't even deal with that.
Years ago they tried to.
It's a lie.
Oh my god,
That
man.
poor guy. Oh my god.
Oh my! I love that.
Did
dude.
everyone see the cute, adorable, sad, scary Ivanka Trump video about coronavirus?
Oh Jesus! Yeah,
Someone
she.
said it looks like the what's it called?
I
That
don't remember.
movie, The Purge.
Oh, The Purge. Yeah. Listen, yeah, that lady. You know, I said this last night. She is the unluckiest gold digger in the world,
Yeah.
right? She got into a situation where she's with a man who no one would want to be with, right? For money, and that's all right. Do your thing.
A lot of people do that.
But listen, how could she have thought this would happen to her? That she would have to be doing this shit. That's crazy. You know what? I don't.
In her second language.
Yeah. Yeah, like, to me, it was clear that she had no idea what was going on when she started an anti-bullying initiative when her husband like bullies for a living. You know, he's a
It's like his forte.
yeah. He's just a troll, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right, we'll wrap it up. Zach,
for being here.
Zach O'Connor comments, "Happy quarantine day and hello to the chance." Zach,
Hello.
to you. Listen, we love you.
We'll be back soon
We're out.
for lack of something else to do.
Stay safe. Stay inside.
Wash your hands.
Or things about to get real German on your bitch ass.
Space between.